Good morning,
That means
friends.
I'll be performing regular checks
Good
on you
morning.
from now on.
Andy, how are you?
If anyone is
You're
listening
doing
to
well.
this, there's something I need you to do.
Thanks for being here early.
If you ever
We
meet up,
are
your
ready to
unit
go.
9S.
Ready to finish the game. It is Thursday. Thursday, so close to the
I want
Friday.
him. I mean,
We're still a little stuffy, but I'm feeling a little bit better. Mostly just like congestion. Nothing too terrible. I don't feel a sore today, which is good. But my head really hurts. I'm doing okay otherwise, but my head is pretty bad. It feels like there's a screwdriver in my eyeball right now. So we'll get through these endings today, and then go from there. I want to finish the game. I want to get it going. We're really close, so we can do that. We might. I don't want to end the game with no camera. I've done that in a couple Final Fantasies, and it just feels bad. But yeah, if it gets too much worse, then we probably will end up turn off the camera for a bit.
I order you to halt
But yeah, we're towards the end.
Androids were designed
I think Alex and Andy
protect
both
their human
confirmed that we're about
Even if it's pointless,
2 to 3
we
hours
still
away
have
from
to
being
do it.
done, so
You two
it's
are
a good
the
amount of
last
time.
remaining members of your home.
See how we manage from there.
that's not the
I'll finish
operator.
today regardless.
It's
Unless something crazy. Unless you see me pass out at my desk, I'll finish. We just might not be going much longer after that. I don't know what the other endings entail. I think a lot of them have to do with like certain points in the story. So other than going back and replaying all of them, that's not really an option. I guess it only took us a week, so that's pretty quick still. But yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about. D&D was interesting yesterday. There was a lot of character building, a lot of just checking in on people, making sure everyone's okay. If you tuned in for a bit, you got to see like the one-on-one aspect of like building a character and developing it. These guys have been playing for a couple years now, so I'm not trying to hold their hand and give them a character essentially. I've done that before, but
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am.
trying to
That means
get them to make decisions about their backstory and choose magic weapons and stuff. I'll have to check in with them this weekend to make sure to see how things are going. Other than that, it went pretty well. Next week we should start playing again, like playing, and it'll be pretty different. I'll have a lot of things to catch up on and get it going there. So, how many Pokeballs do you buy at a time, Andy? Try to buy them in batches of 10, because then you get the Premier Balls. So you can always do the... Yeah, so you should have some Premier Balls. But they do go fast. You go through 4 an hour. So... makes sense that you would run out in about a stream. Maybe a little sooner. But yeah, I think for every 10 Pokeballs you buy, you get a Premier Ball. And then you can always rotate through those. That definitely helps. But anyway, so yeah, plan going forward. We will finish Nier today, which I'm excited about. We should get through ending C, D, and E, which is cool. And then, yeah, yeah, they do seem... I thought that as well, they're called Premier Balls, but I think at some point it just, like, clicked for me. It was like, oh, these are just like the freebies, like, buy 10, get 1 free. They're just, bonus balls. But that's cool. That's actually neat. So there you got a whole team of Premier Ball Pokemon. It's pretty cool. My friend Kyle, Quick Panic on Twitch, he does a lot of shiny hunting. And so I know he used to, like, he was really particular about what kind of Pokeballs his shinies go into. And he would try to line up... I assume he still does. I haven't watched a bit, unfortunately, but he would always, like, try to catch them with the ball that matched their color. It was kind of fun. So... I never played Scarlet and Violet. Play those. Sun and Moon... No, I had Sword and Shield. I own Sword and Shield. But I didn't play Arceus, and I didn't play Scarlet and Violet. So I don't want to say I've kind of outgrown Pokemon. It's just they haven't changed enough in... I don't feel like they've changed the formula enough to really make it. And I don't really like the wild areas in Sword and Shield either. Like, the first wild area was fine. It wasn't too big. But the second wild area seems huge. And it's just like, man, that's a lot. It's a lot. Which I guess is good. You know, they are changing it up. It's just not what I was looking for. But I'd like to go through and play and finish it. Get my nice Zacian. Right? Is Zacian the one with the shield, or is Zamazento the one? I think Zacian is the one with the shield. Anyway. Enough talking. More playing. The more I talk, the longer it takes for me to get through this. And my head hurts. If I'm not as active, or if I'm not as... I'm trying to be louder. I'm trying to make sure that I'm talking. But if I start mumbling, or if I, you know, don't talk for a bit, it's probably because I'm just zoning out. So, forgive me. We'll do our best here today. I didn't want to skip. But yeah, going through... So finish Nier today. We should be starting Spider-Man 2 tomorrow. And then I'm hoping we'll be done by Spider-Man by no later than Tuesday. Which is great, because then we go into D&D on Wednesday. And then we can pick up on Thursday with something. I don't know. Maybe... Is it next week? Hey, Kyle. Good morning to you. Good morning. You robbed Andy of the first.
Did I break it?
Got him. Hydrate. Cheers. We got a nice cold metal cup of water.
Let's take a roll here.
It is nice and refreshing. Scorp, don't ask the question yet. I don't think I've changed it. I know you're going to. I don't think I've changed it. I just told you. I told you not to. You didn't listen. Don't give me an emote either. Because I know that's coming. I know it. Every time I don't change the question, you give me that head holding emote. There it is. I'm telling you, I'm about to... Yeah, that's the one. You're about to get timed out and put you in the corner. Let's see. What's the new question? That's a terrible question. That sounds like somebody can incriminate themselves. Okay, this seems like a fair, easy, low threat question. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there you go, Scorp, just for you. Question's been updated. You sound like a parent who warned their kid not to touch the hot stove. Yeah, exactly. That's what because I knew it was coming. It happens every time. It's a pattern. Don't say I don't care about you guys. I remember. I know. I pay attention to you. Okay. I'm a cook person. I don't like going out. There are only a few things that I'll go out for, like Vietnamese food, like pho or ramen. I think that's just a lot of time-intensive stuff that I'm not willing to do. I have before. I've done both, but going out is good enough for me. I'll never make risotto again. It seems like a waste of time. It's okay, but whatever. And then there's a couple of other things. But I just don't care enough to make myself. Where are we even going? What are we doing? Gathering keepsakes. That's fine. We can go that way too. Current destination. Oh, that's right. We have to investigate. I think signals coming from the amusement park, right? That's what it says. What is this? Gathering keepsakes too. Okay. Let us just fast travel over to the factory entrance and get that over. I don't know what gathering keepsakes is, but if we're that close to getting it, we might as well. You like making meatloaf, Kyle? I've not made a meatloaf in a long time. I don't know why I quick saved here. That was unnecessary. Let's see. Factory entrance. I like meatloaf with gravy. I don't like meatloaf with whatever that abomination patch. Oh, meatloaf is your thing. Like that's the thing you don't make. You go out and get it. That makes sense. You would eat at a restaurant. It's more time consuming in the cleanup. Yeah, but then it's expensive. You gotta be out around people. You gotta worry about how they're making it and what they're putting in it. You gotta pay 3 times as much for it. I will never, ever, ever order a steak out ever again. It's just not happening. I can make a better steak exactly where I am, like every day of the week. So
Alert. This is one of the resistance members
steak is not
we were asked
happening.
to locate. No vital signs detected. The unit is deceased.
Can your husband cook? That's nice. That makes sense, yeah. I mean, if you can't cook and you have someone else to do it, that's fair. Option C seems... I get dish duty. That's also fair. I love Brittany to death. She can't cook to save her life. That's not her thing. It's not her strength. So she has this great tendency to like... She'll wait until I'm like 10, 15 minutes into doing something when I've already got most of it done. And then she'll come in and she's like, well, what do you want me to do? What would you like me to do? Like, nothing now. Like, it's already cooking. It's already doing it. But she helps. I'm picking on her, but... where are we going? Going to the square, right? And I can do side quest and side quest. You have been that same person? Yeah. I feel like that's just, you know... That's the role of the non-cook. Where's your favorite place? What restaurant do you like going to, Scorp? What's your favorite type of food? That's good. If I ever built a house, I'm pretty sure the kitchen would be the largest room in there. I don't even care about the size of the bedroom. I'll sleep in a closet. I have slept in a closet. I've slept in a dirt hole, right? Like I don't care about the size of the bedroom. I just want the biggest kitchen there is. So like, because when you have a small kitchen, it's really hard to like coordinate with another person. Right? Like, as much as I love Brittany's help, sometimes, like, when I'm doing something, when I'm just, like, moving around the kitchen, I don't think to tell her, like, oh, you could do this or you could do this. I'm just, like, moving around and doing it. So, sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I'll be doing all this stuff. She's like, well, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Like,
whatever happened must have happened right here.
I'm not a chef, right? Like, I don't,
Alert. Emergency
I don't know what I want you to do.
found in transmission
I just want it done.
When was it sent?
Approximately
Not by
12
you, but
minutes ago.
That means they're still alive. Let's go.
Let's
Target
go.
Location data obtained.
Oh.
Marking on map.
But yeah, if you have a bigger kitchen, you know, you can move around a bit and do things. And hey, Alex, how are you? Yeah, Scorp is like instant noodles, and yeah, I don't think that's... I think all the cooking has been done for you at that point. You're just putting something in a microwave and pressing some buttons. Don't get me wrong, I think the microwave is a great invention. But, you know, it's certainly not cooking. Just woke up. I wish I could have just woke up. I've already walked like 3 miles of gathering keepsakes. I gotta go all the way out there. Okay, we're gonna do it for the memes, but I don't think it's necessary. I hope your sleep was good. I hope you slept well. There you go. I know we're so close to the end, and I shouldn't be doing side quests, especially with my head like this, but I'm still me at the end of it, so we're gonna be doing it. I gotta go save some people, some resistance members. If they're still alive, I can't leave them hanging. We already lost all the Yorha androids. Bye, Scorp. I'll be here for the next few hours. If my head magically gets better, then maybe we'll be here longer to play some Final Fantasy XIV at the end of it, but... right now, it's looking like a quick in and out. Okay, that's where we want to go. Come here, friend. What's this box out in the middle of the desert? Ah. Remember. Did I ever play Journey? Sounds holy shit. Got tanks.
Over there. Initiating rescue.
Revenge. Claim your revenge. Oh, that's cool. I'm fighting a tank and it's like a phalanx formation. That's kind of clever. That's not good. There we go. Save myself. We maybe chill. Only have 20. Ah. Yeah, I got him. Journey sounds familiar, but I don't know if I ever played it. That didn't do as much damage as it should have. Oh, this guy does not want to die, does he? Violence rules this world. Sand surfing always makes me think of that game. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm trapped. This sucks. That was stupid of me. Okay. He survived. Man, was that the one with like the... Was that the guy with... Was that the one with the guy and the girl protagonists? And you kind of switched back between them sometimes, like they were trapped on this planet. They were in a spaceship kind of thing. I've been trying to think of like... Oh, Haven. You're right. I think Haven I've played. I don't think I played Journey. I've also been trying... Oh, Jesus. Now the blocks move. Okay, that's not fair. Can you chill? Haven I have played. I don't think I have played Journey. Also, good reminder. Good memory there. You're a real gamer. I'm a fake gamer. This sucks. How am I... Here we go. Ah. I'm a real hipster. Oh, I've been also trying to think of like wholesome, heartwarming games after this gut punch. Yeah, I'm about to get run over. I'm sure Spider-Man 2 will be fun. Like, I'm sure it's not going to be as sad. Obviously, it's a Spider-Man game, so there'll be sad moments. I'm telling you, if Peter Parker and Mary Jane don't get back together, or like if they separate, I'm gonna burn the whole place down. But other than that, oh gosh. And then Kingdom Hearts is Kingdom Hearts, right? It's kind of fun and happy and not so crazy. Aww. Alex, you played Haven, right? Didn't we talked about Haven in the past, I thought. Maybe you're the one that told me about Haven.
Machine lifeforms have been defeated.
Yeah, but I don't think we saved our friend here.
Alert. This is one of the Resistance members we were asked to locate. No vital signs detected.
Yeah.
The unit is deceased.
I was afraid of.
Analysis. All missing Resistance members are deceased.
I suppose we'd better return their belongings.
Has it gotten a lot of updates? I have not played it since around the time it came out, I think on Game Pass, so... You can even mess with the characters' genders now? Interesting. Like, make them both male or both female or both non-binary kind of thing? Cool. Minus non... Oh, okay, well. How hard is it? If you're going to change their genders, you might as well just add a they, them. Like, right? Like, why wouldn't... Seems like a pretty easy little thing to fix. Maybe I'm just being picky. They have different designs. It's kind of cool. Oh, cool. That is cool. I mean, you know, it looks like they gave some thought to it, at least. Where am I supposed to turn this in at? I thought it'd be the resistance camp, but it is the resistance camp. Oh, because it's not a circle, it's just a diamond. Maybe we were the real humans we made along the way. Maybe that's the moral of this whole story. Speaking of long ass stories, how close are we finally being done with One Piece, Alex? So I can eventually start to actually read that thing. Your face tells me everything I need to know. They didn't make it, did they? No, I'm sorry. I see. This is what's left of their personal effects. Thank you. Now I'll just place these flowers with them. I feel like it was just last year when we were talking about they still had 4 or 5 years left. Flowers? Yeah, I'm just imitating an old ritual. The human race had many traditions when it came to mourning their dead. I know that may not seem like much to us, but... well, I just want their souls to find some peace. That's the wish I'm putting into these flowers, at any rate. Thank you again for your help. Can I admit something? I'm relieved that I was too injured to fight. I'm relieved because it allowed me to escape. Yeah. Wow, another +6 chip. I think that's my second +6 chip. We finished it. Not really necessary anymore. I like how the flowers here give you items. I think it's cool how they give you little consumables. Hey Normandy, I absolutely can wrap up all the main endings. I'm looking at about 3 hours of gameplay, it's looking like. So that's what we're going for. That is the plan. It's then a happy game. I hope so, man. I hope so. Like I said, we got Spider-Man 2 that's gonna start on Thursday. Start tomorrow. Today is Thursday. So we're gonna start that. Where's my HP? I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I could just go to defense. Yeah, I have 2 + 6. Oh, this is only 16 instead of 22. That's nice. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. I'm sure there'll be a happy ending though. I'm a big fan of the Miles Morales. I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, all of them. I've platinumed the first Spider-Man twice on the PS4 and the PS5. I platinumed Miles Morales. And we'll be platinuming this one on stream. I think it's the first platinum we'll get on stream, actually. Which is kind of cool. I could have platinumed, well, I could have 100%ed Tunic in a few more hours, but I'd already done that before. So, just, you know, wanted to get through it. I could have probably 100%ed some of the earlier Final Fantasy games, too. But we were, you know, trying to get through all of them, so I didn't want to spend too much time doing it. So I think that this might actually be the first platinum that we get on stream, which is kind of cool. What am I even doing? Park Ruins. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, Tim used his channel points to redeem that. So we're going to get that out of the way. Excited. But yeah, to be fair, the Spider-Man games have been a little sad. I mean, they've had some drama. I wouldn't say they were depressing as such. They've always had pretty positive endings, as far as, you know, superhero endings go. I think we'll be okay. This game was sad. Like I said, though, my last 3 games have been just super depressing. The closest thing to a happy ending we've gotten so far is Final Fantasy 13, and even that is pretty bittersweet, which means we have to go back to Final Fantasy 12. That was months ago now. I say months, it really wasn't that long ago. I've been pushing through these games pretty fast the last few months.
Hello. This is the Resource Recovery Unit.
Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
We've been raiding Alexander Rex the last few days, which has been pretty fun. Or the last few streams. She's been playing Cyberpunk. And by no means is that a happy game. That game is super depressing too. But it is one of my like top 5 favorite games ever.
God, huh? What
I
are these
love
machines doing
Cyberpunk, so it's been
talking
fun
about
watching her play
gods?
it and like experience it for the first time. So that's kind of happy. Although again, the game depressing as shit. I'd like to play sometime. I just have so many games in backlog. Yeah, that's a long one. Especially if you want to get the most out of it. I think I played through it twice. And the last time we played through it with the Phantom Liberty expansion, it was like 111 hours, which is a long time, but we did that on stream. That was fun. I think that was that in between 6 and when did we do that? I think it had to have been between 6 and 7,
Pod,
right?
Why did the machines attack
look
Pascal's
at them.
village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
Oh,
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today.
is that the tower over there? It's yelling at me.
There's only one lock left to remove from the tower cell. And in order to repay you for your faithful patronage, whoever dismantles the final subunit will earn a special prize.
Uh-oh.
Good luck.
Yeah, no worries, Normandy. Thanks for hanging out with me while you can. I hope your lunch
The
is
hell was that?
delicious.
Large structural
fulfilling.
unit of machine life form origin activated.
We'll
to
be
the
around for a
east.
bit,
A
and
large what now? What the heck is going on around
once
here?
we're done here, though, I think we're
Well,
just gonna...
let's go check out this
chill for the
large
rest of the day.
structural unit.
Okay, so this is where 9s and A2 are gonna meet back up, right? Because we're both going to the... Wow, that guy had no stagger. He like went straight through all that stuff. What is that from? Is that a meal down there? Oh, it is. I was like, where is he? Where is he? Maverick. That was my, when we were all nerdy kids in high school, we all got Top Gun shirts. And I was Maverick. Still have both of my shirts. Nobody's as durable as Emil. Still here thousands of years after Replicant. Yeah, he's just chilling. It's much easier to stick around, I guess, when you're, Oh, that was weird. Whoa! What are we doing there? EMP? Much easier to do when you can implant your consciousness into multiple bodies, right? I don't know Emil's story, but it seems like most of these machines have various ways. I will say the combat in this game is pretty fluid. It took a little bit of getting used to at the very beginning, just like most games, but ever since then, like, combat feels good. This is a very well-made game, just all around. It's such a shame that it came out at a time when, you know, when I had so many other games to contend with for Game of the Year. I think this definitely should have been up there. Platinum Games. That's not... What else do they make? They're not the, like... Platinum isn't Bayonetta, is it? Platinum... Or do they do, like, the RPGs? Though, I'm thinking of Atlas. Atlas is the RPG. Oh, Platinum is Bayonetta. Okay. I could probably fast travel there. I don't know why I didn't just do that to begin with. Silly. That's the truth of it. Ah! Go back to the Ruins Cave and just take that fast travel point. Floating, 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 floating. I really do need to play the Bayonetta games. I'm not sure if I own them or not. Maybe. I might have bought that collection, which was like Bayonetta 1 and 2. Maybe. Where am I going? Great. I'm going back to the ruins. Gotta go meet up with Nines. Figure out what's going on there. How's everybody else doing? Alex, how'd your voice class go yesterday? Anybody else working on any fun projects? Any projects around the house? Art, music, life? Any books anybody's reading? What are we up to? Today's the 19th. Oh. What are we doing? Get a cutscene.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This
Negative.
support unit is assigned
No.
to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
Whatever. You knew that was coming, didn't we? Say, this has trap written all over it. Hey Mel, how are you? I will hydrate as soon as I'm done fighting this mob of enemies. Ah. It's crazy that they went from some... What other games has Platinum done, Andy? It's crazy, like, this seems like such a different game from the Bayonetta franchise. Just finished up some lunch. Sounds good. What'd you have? I had a cheeseburger that I made. Pretty good. Alright. Cheers to Mel. Story-wise, definitely far from Bayonetta. I don't know why I always compared the Bayonetta games more to like the Devil May Cry series. Pizza? That sounds yummy. Astral Chain. I played Astral Chain. I enjoyed that. Astral Chain was fun. A little weird. That's what I was thinking earlier when I was thinking of Atlas, and I couldn't remember Astral Chain's name. That game was kind of weird, like demon robots. I don't quite understand it. You guys just like, thank you. Good laser. Glad your pizza was delicious. Add some verticality to the fight. Oh, yeah, my fault. My laser likes to highlight some weird stuff sometimes. I'm trying to, since I haven't been able to eat out since like mid-August, and can I pick that up? And I'm not going to be able to eat out until like late October. I've been trying to find the perfect burger recipe so that I can quench those cravings. The last one I did wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Where's the last one? Oh, it's you. I'm just gonna hack you. You're annoying. Not fighting you fair. Would do such a thing. Ah, I'm gonna die. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Boom. Thought. Stupid snake. Running. Mel, how is the vibe in the? That is gonna blow up. How was the vibe yesterday in the? I think I'm gonna have to hack these guys because I can't seem to wanna come down. In the Discord when I wasn't there, or when we were separated, is everybody just quiet, not really talking, or there's some interaction? Boom. Also can get blown up. Anybody else want to get blown up? You want to get blown up? No. Darn it. Come here. Really? Why can't I highlight these guys? This is super annoying. Oh, I can just stop moving. That's convenient. Oh no, this goes the other way. Pretty quiet for a bit. Lori and I geeked out about the new Genshin content, and Bernie seemed focused on her homework. Got it. Oh, on her school homework or on actual D&D homework? Hoping D&D homework. D&D homework. Okay, good. I was like, well. I expect the next session or two, again, I'm going to try to be a little bit more lenient. And, you know, give people opportunities to learn, obviously, because we're all, most of the time, we're playing, or most of us are playing with different mechanics, but, after that, I think we're just gonna take the gloves off. Try to not force people, but encourage people to learn their class and their characters as best they can. However, she didn't really ask for it while I was there. That's fair. I mean, I gave her some of the similar tools that I gave to you, so hopefully it was just as like going through and figuring out what kind of character, or rather what kind of features and feats and... Hey, Brian. Well, you know. What's the term? Metaphorically speaking, the gloves will come off. Yeah, I'll do the same with everybody. Probably after the weekend, maybe Sunday.
Model 210.
Oh no, not his operator.
Operator?
That's sad.
Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210.
I'm gonna have to hack,
volunteered to undergo
aren't I?
Type B equipment transition during previous descent. Sent to front lines.
Uh-oh.
No.
Sent to... Wow, that's sad. You reassigned yourself. That's crazy. And super sad. He's got some pretty cool powers, though. That big old shield is pretty nice. We have the option of doing something like that with our pod, too. I just never saw the reason for it, especially on an easy difficulty. Warning, 21-0. Get hacked, I guess.
Operator!
She's also level 60. Good for her. At least their bullets can't go through.
Coordinate data. Location specified. Please keep. Reserve. Mission related. One. Affirmation. Well. Suffice.
Shit.
Is there anything I can do other than not kill her?
Family. To be with.
Oh, this is sad.
Kill.
Oh. Please kill. Okay. You insist, I suppose. Sorry, friend. Oh. This is not going to be good for 9's psychological well-being. He just watched A2 stab 21-0 after good grief, after killing 2B as well. She's a really no holds barred kind of person, isn't she? It's like
A2.
Jesus.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
How's that working out?
You
Not good so far.
don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Oh, okay. Boss number 2. We're in pure boss rush mode, and I can't hack this time, so
Where'd he go?
Analysis. Yorha Unit
no arms
9
for you. Well, this guy was nothing. What did I see you playing the other day, Brian? Zen, Zoneless, something. Uh-oh. Day 2. Justice. Stop all resource recovery units. Yeah, we certainly did that. A2 has 0 chill. Like, yeah, 0. Maybe that's why she's just a prototype. Pod 42. Contact initiated between Pod 42 and Pod 153. Pod 153. What does it matter, Pod 42? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. This is cool that we're using the loading screen. This is pretty neat. I actually like this a lot. This is like a Metal Gear Solid kind of thing. This is exactly what they would do. Acknowledged. However, this pod has a confidential transmission for Pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between Pod 42 and Pod 153. Hypothesis. Said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards support targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Query. Could this be our will? Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Well, the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see through to the end. Duty. You sounded like an android just there. Agreed. But just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. Perhaps. Pod 153. Do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 42. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate.
Activate.
Good morning, 9S.
You like the gacha games, don't you? Horizon Zero Dawn is fantastic, though. That was my game of the year in
The enemy
2017.
structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
I also really do want to play Liza P. I'm a huge fan of those types of games. And
Situation report.
heard Liza P
Tower
does really
access
well.
authentication key acquired.
Arc access.
The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Good.
It's gonna make me go down to the sewer again, I guess. Suppose I could fast travel somewhere, but sewer's right over here. Is Zinless Zone Zero or whatever that's called? Is that? Oh, yep, that is what it's called. Zinless Zone Zero. Is that by the same people who did the? Is that Hoyoverse or whatever it is? Withering Waves, are those all the same people? They all seem to be the exact same game to me, only different, like skinned differently. There's another game that they did too. Star Rail, something like Honka Star Rail, Honka Star. I don't remember. I think I'm going the wrong way. And then Genshin. Really love Liza P's story. It really represents the original story, but that's cool. It is all the same company. Got it. Yeah, I think you've been playing that one for a while. At least it's been on your list for a while. It's been on my list for a while too. The music's much louder right now. I wonder if that's... I assume it's intentional. This game doesn't do too many things unintentionally.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience, but locks on each sub-unit must be deactivated before accessing the main tower. Have a great day.
Nier has 26 endings, but the first 5 are really the main story. Everything else is like a branching path of that. So there are certain decisions you can make throughout endings A through C that can give you access to endings F through Z. I really do encourage you to play the others though, or at least play through ending C.
Tower sub-unit access
Or ending E, excuse me. Essentially, there's just like different decisions you can make throughout the game. Like, they all revolve around the different endings that you can end early. Like, ending U, for example, we got as a joke ending. I don't know how much spoilers you want, but we did do it on stream. There was a couple of options that A2 makes in ending an ending C here that I could have made, I guess. That would have given me optional endings.
Tower subunit access granted.
I don't remember what Y was. I think I vaguely looked at some of them at the end of the stream on Tuesday to see if there was anything that I could like do just to grab a couple more as we went, and it doesn't really seem like there is. Everything else would have been a decision that I needed to make earlier on in the game, so I didn't put too much thought or time into it.
Congratulations. You
Congratulations.
unlocked all of the subunits. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way!
Out of my way.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Nope. It won't.
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Oh, here's
Allies?
A2. Oh.
Wait, you?
Debola and Finola? Pepola? Pebola?
9S, we've been expecting you.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Thanks, friend.
Devola? Popola?
Oh,
What are
Popola.
you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Once we're inside. Okay, I can just ignore them. Kind of. They're doing good work.
We've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
Aren't they supposed to be medical units? They don't care. They're just like, nah, I'm good. You're the one that needs medicine after this. I like how we get to zoom out everything. I've not played Replicant, so I don't know anything about it. These two are apparently in Replicant, I think. Guys, leave me alone. Ah, okay, there we go. Boom. Flanking maneuvers. Go away, evil ball. Oh, I just can't believe I took a hit from that. That's embarrassing. There's an ad that starts in 18 seconds, so hopefully we can finish this level. Not looking great.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Hey, Anthony, how are you?
Hypothesis.
Are you asking if there is a Valorant update?
Consciousness data to lose control. The resulting
Oh,
energy
I
surge
should have
has an
snoozed this
acceptable
ad.
probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
Oh, yep. This is exactly what that is. I think this is a good place to start, or a good place to pause. We got an ad. Sorry you showed up right at the end. Good to see you. Is that good news that you're here? We are going to take a quick 3-minute break, and then yeah, see you guys in just a few minutes. Yeah, nice. Well, I hope that's good news. So I'll see you guys in just a few. Alrighty. Continue on your game. We'll continue on with the story. Let's go.
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Okay, that's kind of a cool little feature. I don't know if you saw that. She has a sword breaker. Like her sword, it's not a blade. It's called a sword breaker. It used to be used a long, long time ago, but it's like instead of a bladed edge, it has a really thick metal tang with those teeth on it because it's made to like catch swords to those notches and then snap them. It's more of like a defensive weapon, which is really cool because I think these guys are supposed to be like medic class or like supposed to be healers of some kind. So it's kind of neat that she has that defensive, like that defensive weapon. I think it's really neat, actually. It's a cool little
Right.
feature. Doesn't stop her from stabbing it or stabbing with it, though, I guess.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Oh no, not our friends. Not our friends. Pod 153 alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Do you wish to open this data file now? Heck yeah. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward, one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record transitions in the project's initial phase. Because they're still going. Nice. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls. And they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. So Devila and Popola were two of the very first androids. It's kind of interesting. And yet, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. Okay, so there were multiple twin... The Devila and Popola units were, like, code names or designators, not necessarily their actual names. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah. Watch out. Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. So is Devila and Popola... Do they still have flesh as well, or are they pure android? Devila grunts and turns away. It seems like they're afraid of infection. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin. There we go. Torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. So its skin is artificial. Yeah. Again, I ask a question that could have been answered by pressing the A button 2 more times. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired, replace the bandage, and hope for the best. Oh, I have a choice. I mean, why would I ever hope for the best? Doesn't make sense. Check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors, as well as some tools. None of which is easy to find in the desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Davola. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible, so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize, while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. That's a fun word. J in it. Good luck with that one. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devola's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devola crosses her legs and scowls. The Black Scroll took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump. Just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? Just didn't make it past that level. When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now, my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail... Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the Black Scroll started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can still pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devola and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks. The sand graces my skin. It's growing cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, helping to make up for lost time. Devola loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg all right? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile, all so I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then as she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's End. Anthony's already redeemed Throne and Liberty for October, so we'll be playing it mostly on stream. I'm not entirely sure of what kind of schedule. I mean, we might just be taking all of October to play it, and so you guys can jump in and out when you can or want to, but we'll be playing... I think we'll be playing it the whole time. I'll probably be playing something else on the weekends. I don't know what yet. But we'll see. After I finish Spider-Man 2, which should be next Tuesday, I think I'll open up the... I mean, we can do it at the end of this stream. It really doesn't matter. I'm changing the way we do the game redemptions. So... oh. Posting something. Well, maybe if you didn't de-auto mod yourself and get banned. It's true, Andy is advertising cheap viewers. Here, if I post it, I think, there you go. That is the post that, where are you? Is that what you were doing? I think you were playing Pushing the Boundaries on stream. I think that's what we were playing. It's a different game entirely. And you lost. Record of Project Gestalt's ends. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devila and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost grain of sand in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. That's a link to an updated tier list from one of the biggest Throne and Liberty streamers from Korea. Yeah, I reposted it. Everybody can click it. I'm tentatively planning on going back to Great Sword Shield. Yeah, I think I'm still going to be, you know, the healer, whatever class, even though I absolutely hate it. I'll just do that so you guys can play whatever you want. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to the same instinct, began to direct their hate at Devila and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. Jesus. I think it'd be easier to pick up, I mean, as a healer and or a tank, it definitely is easier to pick up more DPS than anything else. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance, but even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. Exactly, yeah. Does the... I forget, to the bigger dungeons, don't they have an additional tank too? Isn't it 2, 2, and 1? I don't remember. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. I think Kaon might be able to join us sometimes, since he can work from home once a week now. Oh, nice. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devila, met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was just going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I have not picked it up yet, no. No, I have not. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devila and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. For her, there's only me. As far as I'm concerned, there's only... Oh, yep, I already said that. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It simulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. I feel like it's a design flaw in situations like this. Like, if you're fully a machine, and yet you can't turn off certain sensory certain sensory mods or sensory programs, I feel like that's a flaw in coding. Right? What's the point of being a full android if you can't actually like turn off certain modules, things like that? Anyway, we need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. Like, I understand the need for temperature sensors, right? Because if something is too hot or too cold, it's the same thing as pain receptors in the brain, right? You have these receptors so that you can tell yourself, like, hey, get out of the situation, right? Stop sticking your hand in the fire, you idiot. So it makes sense that like androids would have that as well, because if things are too hot and they melt, or too cold and they freeze, like that makes sense. But if it's rain, if you're just out in the world and it's raining and you're like, man, this rain sucks, I should just turn this off for a bit. That seems reasonable to me, but whatever. I'm not here designing androids, I guess. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet I wonder if there's anywhere else on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and... I don't know. We're going to support Devila. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on, no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Well, at least they found this resistance camp, so that's nice. It seems like they haven't been persecuted here. Maybe that's why they're willing to sacrifice themselves so much at this point, is because they've, found people who care about them too. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devila and Popula models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Jesus. That's depressing, isn't it?
Remains from their personal
Crime and punishment. Watch the final moments of Devila and Popula. Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, no, I haven't picked it up yet, Anthony. Hopefully I will too. I mean, I've got so many other games to play right now that it's like, they didn't do anything wrong. They weren't even the Devila and Popula that apparently led to the failing. We don't really have much information. I assume we probably get that story more in Replicant, right? Or in other lore, like how Project Gestalt actually failed. I mean, it's the same concept. Like, we don't blame the other B models for what happened. Like, we don't blame 2B for what other B models are doing. Same thing with 9s. Anyway. Alright, Coda, go lay down, please.
During the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popula seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have...
They were administrators. That's not the A designator, is it? A2 was not also maybe a Devila and Popula unit in the past? That seems too on the nose, right?
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative.
A is attacker.
Query: why does this tower possess
That
an
makes sense
entrance
why
at all?
she's such an
All material
a-hole.
transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Entrance is a trap. Yeah, that's I don't think Nines cares at this point. I don't
care. I just have to kill them all.
No, got that one right. Nailed it in one. Again, something I would have something I would have learned or known if I just pressed the A button one more time.
Corrupted Yorha units.
It's becoming a meme at this point. I mean, I need some kind of emote just for that every time it happens. Future telling, or what's it? What would be a good one? What do we even call that? Wouldn't be a fortune telling or future. It'd more be like impatience. I listened to audiobooks for 93 hours in August, apparently. That's pretty good. Psychic, maybe. What did we just get? We got some more intel. Got that. Already read this or something like it before. Said black box, let's see, is determining that it would be inhumane to install standard AI in androids that are ultimately designed for disposal. Wow. Okay, so they're all just disposable units anyway. Sad, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, Project Assault Report 9. What's up, baby? You're fine. Do you need to go out? Do you want to go outside? Give me one moment. Discovery and development of the original has contributed greatly to the stabilization of Project Gestalt. Long-term management of the original will be handled by the Hamelin organization. As per the management mentioned above, all authority regarding the cryogenic plans for the relapsed Yorha, or relapsed Yona, is to be transferred to the Hamelin organization. Interesting. Don't really know much about Hamelin yet. Can you go outside, baby? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let Code out. All right. Who or what is the Hamelin organization? Hey, Morbius, how are you? It's good to see you again. How's work going for you? Right. It's weird that there's these, boxes and bodies here. Ugh. Hanging out at work or hanging out at home? You have a typical, like, I know you do deliveries, but what's schedule looking like there?
Thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're
You are
so
at work,
pleased
nice.
you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
I'm not sure that I am. I love it.
Kill you.
Heinz means it. 8:30 to 5. Not too bad. Oh, she just threw her sword at me. That was rude. I mean, I guess I do the same thing, so shouldn't be too surprised when she does it to me. Well, I appreciate you spending some of that time here. How's your week going so far? Got any plans this weekend? It's Thursday. Uh-oh. Well, this is,
2B models?
again. This is not very good for Nines' mental health. He's really going through it. Laughing at this point. He's...
I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am.
Oh, nice. Well, that's even better.
Tear you apart. Every last one of you!
I know the slow days are always like one of those... It just makes everything go by so slow and feels like time's standing still, but in the military and in law enforcement, it was always like, man, I gotta enjoy every slow day I can, because you have no idea what's gonna happen on the busy ones.
Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
Man, I'm surprised there isn't a sequel. I don't know how this game ends, but Nines is really setting up to become like villain status, you know? Also, all the flare on the screen makes it really hard to see like everything that's going on. Alright, can I turn this off? Can we just do this? Oh no, it does not help. Anybody else?
Alert. Enemy.
Who else wants some? Okay. Yeah. Well. Sounds like a self-destruct. Ah. Hold it. Hold it.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I asked your question, I think you were responding to that. Your week has been slow so far, and you have nothing planned yet for the weekend. Sorry, sometimes I ask a question and then forget I asked the question. I ask questions in my head a lot, and then I have to remember whether I actually said it out loud. Well, I'm glad your week hasn't been too stressful, and I hope your weekend is relaxing regardless. Are we gonna find Popula and Debula out here? Hope so. Or maybe I hope not. They're not out here. Oh. Oh no.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower.
I see that.
9S is already inside.
Oh, I hope she's okay.
I see. We 9S. I see.
That's sad.
Say, did we manage to help? You did.
You were a great help.
We 9S. I see.
Oh, I'm wondering if there's more dialogue. There's not, honestly. Alright, elevator, take me up. Investigate the tower. I think. Okay, well, 9S has already fought his way through here, so I shouldn't really have to worry about it much.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
It's a good assumption to make there, Pod. Could really use a friend right now. Just saying. Although I don't think it's A2, because, well, he hates you. Where are you? Oh, wow, blew a hole in the floor.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Yeah, the designer of these games, certainly a fan of fan service. I don't recommend fighting in this fashion. You know, I don't want the you want the armor, but you know, in video games, I guess if you're made of metal, it's a little bit different. But I think we can all agree I think most characters in this game are objectively attractive, as they were designed to be, you know. Could be worse. Could be playing the Dead or Alive beach volleyball games. I wonder if those are even allowed on Twitch. I imagine they are, right? If you can do hot tub streams on Twitch, I'm sure you could do this. Or do Dead or Alive beach volleyball.
What's up with this place?
Library.
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
Yeah, A2 is kind of a jerk. It seems like she was one of the earlier models that were designed without much of a a personality. It was more just all combat. All gas, no brakes with A2. That's pretty much how it goes.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Are we hacking now? The pod could hack this whole time? A little upset about that, but... Gee, indeed. I gotta go all the way around. What a waste. Let me through. Ah. Boom. Library index. Adams unit storage record. Eve unit storage record. Yorha communications interception. Server. Human server establishment. Human heritage preservation. Tower system. Tower subsystem. Special units creation. Plant species preservation. Animal species preservation. Oh, it is a library. That'll do it. Hacking complete. Thanks.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
It does. It does seem exactly like that, yeah. Hacky hack. Destroy these data centers, or all the data centers, or is there just one? Throw out. There we go. Boop. Human server records. Outline. Predicted human server infiltration route release. Dummy protection installation map. Dummy protection installation map. SG block, GI block, SF block, genetic storage warehouse location, browsing restricted, browsing restricted. Right. Archive obtained. Server records. Okay, well there's
These records
that.
are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Oh. Ah. Cool. Are these supposed to be indicative of something? Like, why are some gold and some silver? Is it potentially like how fast I did it, or how many times I got hit, or something like that, or is it just random? Do you know? I think so. I forget the details. The trophy room, but I do think it's meaningful. Okay, it is meaningful. So apparently I sucked against. I mean, I feel like the gold, right? The gold's good. Apparently I sucked against the robot. I sucked against the baby. Oh, that was the A2 fight, actually. I did get hit quite a few times in the A2 room because I remember her dashing across the floor, and then every time it was like a surprise to me, and I don't know why. Adam and Eve fight looked like it went pretty well. What fight is that in the middle there? This one looks like it was the fight against our Nines when they got hacked, right? But I don't know what the fight against B2 was. Pretty though. The statues are cool. Like I could have done better. I might be wrong. The colors might be locked. I'll look it up in a second. Let's see. Near automata, whatever. Trophy room. What is it for? It appears that it is a reference to the original Nier, as the entire library is a replica of Devila and Pabla's library from the game. Oh, that's cool. Spoiler alert, I guess. The room is identical, except for the boss is displayed. Cool. I'm not seeing anything about... some people mentioned that it might have to do with Bayonetta, like similar to the Bayonetta's ranking system. But I don't know. Well, I think we did all right with some of them. This is, yes, this is Devil and Pablo. Oh, you're saying this is. I think the whole library, is the whole library from there? Or is it just these two and from Nier, from the original Nier? And I assume Replicant. Well, I think we did all right. You know, most of them are gold, I would say. It's a good number of gold. So if there is a reason, or if there is reasoning behind it, I'll take it. I think we did pretty well. More hacking. I didn't notice you down here. Goodness gracious. Okay, big blocks. Fight the, or destroy the big blocks. Boom. Class 1 patient, Yona. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. C2, convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. C3, no vomiting. 4 milligrams luciferase. Preservation plan. Patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup, in the event of a sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required. Patient Yona. Maybe they're one of the first class 1 patient health record. Maybe one of the first replicants. I don't know, Yona might be important in the...
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
Yona might be... Oh, there's more.
What's that? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
Hey, look, it's you. Haven't I fought you like 3 times now? Well, this will be the 3rd time. Can you just like go home? Just chill out. Nines has a bit of a Luke Skywalker thing going on, right? Losing his limb. He's kind of like, I guess it's just a hero's journey. But, you know, there was that time when Luke was tempted by the dark side and then he had to fight against it. He's kind of becoming a little angsty here. I guess he's more like Anakin at this point, losing his arm. Anakin, closer to Anakin than Luke. Did he just take like 2B model and then splice it to his own body? You know what? Sure. At this point, why the heck not?
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Where's your pod? Oh, there's the pod. Hack yourself to remove the virus.
Detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal: hack into self.
Hack into
and
self.
eliminate virus.
On it.
Let's do it. Hacking myself. It's like the opposite when you have to cut off a limb to remove an infection. He just implanted a limb and an infection. Pretty cool. I mean, you know, cool in the sense that it's not really cool at all, but... It makes sense for Nines' fragile mental state.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
Hey Alex, does Nines count as trans representation now? Just curious. Maybe. Think? I'd take it. Maybe he's not the... Well, maybe early game he would have been okay. Nine's is a little racist, though, I guess, against the machine, so maybe it's not the kind of representation you want. Hard to say. I don't know. Hijack boost. Nice.
Your high unit 9S.
Oh, hey, look, it's the women again.
Your high unit 9S.
Hello. Who are you?
Welcome to
Oh,
the
the
tower.
Tower.
Welcome
Oh, they're the virus
to
people.
The tower.
You bastards!
Because
Bastards.
you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
Uh-oh.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Destroy the Red Girls assassins. If it's all we're calling them is the Red Girls, I can do that. Let's go. It's crazy to me that people are dying here. Maybe in the harder difficulties... Let's see. Maybe they're gonna drop something bigger on my head. Probably. I don't like you. We're just gonna hack the crap out of you. Boom. I just lasered that guy off the map. Oh, what is that about? He does look cool with the spear. I kind of like the spear. I am a little sad that I didn't get to use, the fist weapons. I thought about it, but it was just too late in the game, and... Whoa. I think Alex said that the fist weapons were really cool to use on, like, 2B, but I think I agree with you that 2B just needs a katana. I think if I was gonna do it anywhere else, it would probably be with Nines, though. Like, he just wants to beat the crap out of some machines. He could probably do it with some fist weapons. You did it. Yeah, I did it.
Now let us show you what we promised.
I don't know. I think I just feel like Nines is Yorha Disposal. I think Nines is like the more ranged, kind of, you know, hacking, strategical guy, but I guess towards the end of the game is more just like
Project Yorha.
I want to punch everything in the face as hard as I can.
That means all of us.
It looks like a puppet. I don't like it.
To be.
Now you know it.
Father.
Do you still wish to fight?
What did he just learn that we didn't learn?
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. Your Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless.
Should we take a second to recognize that it's really weird for this old male voice to be using models of two twin adolescent girls? We just, like, we all agree that's a little weird. Library index, human server, class 1 patient, secret model number 2. After the first ascent of the Yorha prototypes, Attacker 2, A2, was the sole unit to return alive. Despite mediocre results during her simulations, upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data in a new lot of E models and use them for the security protection of this project. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm glad you agree with me, Alex. The following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander of the bunker. Disposal of Yorha. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. Got it. So essentially, Yorha was just a test kind of thing, just gathering information, gathering data on like combat, I guess. And then once we got enough combat information, we could we just dispose of them and use their information on a different model. That makes sense. Seems like the same thing they did with A2, right? Okay.
Is meaningless.
Jesus.
Shut up!
Yeah, just a front to solidify a myth and get some combat data in the process. Yeah, with as far as the whole human still being alive thing. Music's cool.
Keep them coming.
Oh, now we're fighting the flyer units. That's pretty cool.
I'll destroy them all.
Destroy them all.
And this tower!
Deadly heal. Get act. I'll destroy them all. And this tower. Anybody else? That's what I thought. It's better to do one hack and then... Oh. Beat them the rest of the way. There we go. I don't know what hit me, but sure. Probably this guy swinging like a idiot. Idiot! It doesn't make any sense. Can we talk about the fact that it doesn't make any sense? Like, if you're just... I mean, I guess... I guess if you're trying to, like, really do research on android personality, that they would need some kind of personality, I suppose. Like, why are we simulating, like, human emotions and human thoughts and human personality and existence if we're just gonna dispose of them anyway? Like, you're telling me that we don't have AI that's just as good? Make any sense? But, you know, whatever. Evil people be evil. Oral cure? What's an oral cure? That's oral A-U-R-A-L, not anything else pronounced weird. Oh, we have visual and oral. I guess deafen. Interesting. I've gotten some of these before, but I've never used them. Can I take over the flying unit? It's gonna rip that body out of there. Get out of there. Just throws it. Nines is turning into such an asshole. It's so sad. We liked Nines. I'm sure we still like Nines, but I feel for him. It's just really depressing. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. I was pouring my water.
Who are they?
These guys are stuck. I don't know if this is supposed to happen this way, but I'm just wailing on them, so... I think this fight's supposed to be a lot harder than it is. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was curious. I was like... No, I think that whole fight was bugged there. This boss, Koshi, represents Confucius? Confucius. Oh. The philosopher. Was he a philosopher? What would you classify him as? I guess some would call him a prophet, right? Philosopher, scholar. you would consider him a what? Which of those things? I said like 3 things. Soshi, the sphere killed by 2B, is the Chinese philosopher Zheng Zhu. Shangshu? I don't remember how to pronounce that. Oh, interesting. So they each represent like different philosophies and the like. Yeah, I think philosopher or scholar is probably closer.
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Yeah, like A2 is ever gonna do that. Come on, Pod, be smarter. Every like boss and main machine are based off philosophers. Does that make sense, right? Especially if the machines are like trying to simulate human.
Are you?
Good to see you again. Number 2.
Human research, like they're trying to discover cool stuff.
This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us.
Jesus.
You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test run for Project
So it's just a
Yorha.
cycle of it. It's just a cycle, constant cycle. The A units were created to test more. A2 survived, so she became the model for the Yorha and the B units, and then Yorha was just a test model for the next phase of development. I mean, this is not like...
Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
This is not unusual, right? I mean, this happens all the time. It's just... The only ethical consideration, or the only ethical difficulty in this situation is the fact that they have human personalities. So they're not like...
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it
The pod
already!
just called A2 an idiot.
Interrupt the enemy's logic
That's
circuits,
sad.
causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
So stop attacking is what it's telling me to do, and overload it's... Okay, there's an ad that's supposed to start in a minute. Right, this is what it wants... Yeah, I can hear it spawning like over and over and over again.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
Holy shit, I gotta keep doing this? That's fine. Let me snooze this ad really quick so we can at least get through this fight.
It's also very amusing.
I can... Oh, now it's happening faster, so that's good. I can always heal off of them. If I need to attack one, I can always just like...
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis.
Your
The
network.
enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist?
Run into things. Trying to read the subtitles. And...
With accepting death, do they not?
You know, you kind of feel bad for A2, or, you know, she was really designed not to
Consciousness data
have...
saturation rate 90%.
You know, that much cognitive...
We are finite. And
to have that much, like, cognitive space, right? It says that she's really good at like decision making under pressure, but that's not really.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
It's more of a survival technique, right? More than just like intelligence, I suppose. I mean, it's a form of intelligence, but, you know, book smarts, I suppose.
Forward to the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
There it is. No more consciousness for you, enemy. Whoever you may be. You creepy old man. This is like the Matrix. This is like the creator of the Matrix.
More evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves.
For the chosen one.
Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately.
They
Those
disagree.
who would doubt our victory are enemies.
Was it about to fight each other? They're about to fight themselves.
You think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
Yeah.
They're acting like humans.
Yeah. That smile was very creepy. Straight out of a horror movie. Hacking complete. Now we're on an elevator. We're going to go ahead and pause there. I had to snooze the ad, so we're going to go ahead and run it now. I will be back in just a few minutes. Hopefully we'll be done with this game in about an hour or so. I'm still in a lot of pain, so I think once we're done here, we'll call it. I know it's a quick, short stream today, but here we are. I wanted to finish it. But, yeah, I'll be back in just a few. Enjoy Words on Stream. I'll see you soon. Alrighty, I think we are back from the ads. Welcome everybody. Enjoy your on stream while we go up an elevator. Okay, look who's back. Oh, she.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
No kidding, that's what I said.
It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Do that. Oh look, they're made up of other little robots. That's kind of cool, isn't it? At work. Get out of here, I'm better than you. I don't know what that was. That was cool though.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Doesn't even have health bar anymore. What are we doing? Thank you. I guess it was just a formality at that point. Oh, we got the flyer. We got 9s and flyer. Summary of the true. No, I'm risking my health there to do that. I'm ready to kill those things. It's fine. Oh, look who it is. I like how I'm gaining health while he's off screen.
I believed you. I believed you.
Belied you? I don't want to be belied.
Become a god.
Lived?
Become a god. Become a god.
Been there before.
Who has
I just dodged into that. That was unfortunate. I like this whole bouncing back and forth thing that we're doing. It's kind of fun. It's a little jarring at times, because you don't know where you're going to end up, but yeah, and this game has been very unique when it comes to different styles of gameplay. We've gotten all kinds of craziness. I do hate fighting these guys normally, though. Those spinners suck. There's lots of them. My goodness. Also, I really like putting on this slow down time thing, so now you guys can see how many times I'm perfectly dodging in a game and I'm not just faking it. It makes me seem much cooler now. So you're welcome. Yeah, the spinners are annoying. The spinners and those little snake worm things, the sandworms, those guys are rough. Gotta hop off and prepare for a ride. Alright, email. Thanks for being here while you can. I'm sorry you won't get to see the end of the game. But I hope your ride goes well. I'm gonna switch to my missile pod so I can get rid of these things on the edges. Can I just dodge in place? Oh, I can. I'm an idiot. I didn't know I could do that, so now we know.
Lost. Destroyed. So we destroy you too.
Boom, 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 boom. So we destroy too.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Unknown. Shockwave is broken. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Such a cool missiles. Oh yeah, dodging in place is the play. I didn't know that. It's good to know. I say it's good to know, but we're currently, what, 30 hours into this game, so we're going to be done in less than half an hour, and I'm just now figuring out that I can dodge in place. If you ever play this game for yourself, know that you can dodge in place. Well, when you're in the flying mode. Boom. Lasers. Whoa. Hey. Oh, cool. Shockwave for the win. Hitting him from outside the map. Love that for us. Oh, look who's back. It's you. Didn't dodge that. Back to flying. I think we're about to meet each other. Or are we fighting two different ones? I guess it's already been. I guess we're fighting two different ones. It's already implied that. Yeah, this is Roshi.
Say a song. Dedicate. Now. We are machines. We are machines. You are androids. You are androids.
Everything you're saying is correct.
Enemies. You to fight. Why do you live? Why do we exist? I see.
These are all very serious questions.
Light. We will soar through the sky.
I can go twice. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Okay, we're back. Oh, I'm not doing any damage to those side things. All my damage should be done in the middle. I mean, the shockwave's helping, but... We're back. Okay. Let's go. Spin in the circle. Spin in a circle. Cool.
Big roll here.
Hey, okay. Morbius got the roll call. Jake Wellen. More bias. Oh, hey, look, this is what we get from the title screen. They've combined. Whoa. Hoshi and Roshi. All that damage I've been doing to them for what? Oh, now we're... Oh, we switched again. That's cool. Can we hack him while we're chilling? Hack, 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 hack. Yeah, we can. We do have twins. Lots of twins. Multiple sets of twins in this game, actually. I guess it makes sense when we're all the same android, but whatever. Oh, I don't know what that's all about. Don't get near him when he's doing that. I wonder if it's a damage thing. Do we switch back and forth every time we deal enough damage to him? Because that hack seemed to do a lot of damage, and then I was immediately in A2's body, and now I'm back to 9's body. I don't know what's happening. Lots of things are happening. Okay, yep, here we go. We're switching again. Yeah, gone. Yeah, separated. Pod. Laser beam. 9's did not care if A2 was out of the way or not. Did not care one bit. Oh, do I get to choose here which one I fight? Choose your fighter. I agree. That laser is pretty effective.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
Don't give you permission.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore.
That is a very
humanity is extinct.
villainous accent he's got going on.
You're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover.
Dun dun dun.
The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E.
Oh,
they were a special class of
yeah.
members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up!
So she was, so 2B was the next evolution.
What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Oh, wow. Oh man. Don't make me do that. Kind of messed up, isn't it? Oh. That makes sense. Quick save? Can I quick save? You'll have to do... don't worry, this choice doesn't matter. You'll have to do both. Yeah, I can't quick save at all. Good choice, or good thought. Okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, I feel like it matters. It matters to me. Like, it matters in my heart. We'll stick with 9s for now. We'll do it. We'll go first. It did mean something. Yeah, it means something. It means something. Right? Maybe mechanically it doesn't mean anything. Crazy. Are you sure? No. Okay. Understood.
It doesn't matter! None of this matters!
Yeah.
9S!
Get hacked. Oh, geez. It's different. This is cool. What am I even I mean, I'm hacking another... Whoa. That was cool.
Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh.
Just destroy it.
Get out of here. I like how these are different. This is cool. I love 9S, but it had to be what it had to be. You guys sound like enablers. Saying. Maybe everything does need to just go away, you know? Alex, how can you be an anarchist in real life, but then choose 9S or choose A2? That doesn't make any sense. That's like the opposite. Boom!
Take care of 9S.
Oh, okay, that's sad. I mean, they just kill themselves, kill each other. That sucks. I mean, I would say that Nines is still in control of himself, unless you're assuming that the red eyes meant that he was infected by the virus. But I don't think that was what it was. He's just, like, very distraught at the moment. He's emotionally out of control, but... Jesus, they both just... Okay. Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. We just go back and do it the other way now? Fight the virus, he's clearly intentionally pushing himself forward. Yeah. My name is 9S. Newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th. 11,942. Rolled out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. Pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone. Tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. The flames. Alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof, cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. Space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? Dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the Red Girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server, destroy the server, and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine lifeforms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander in an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time was without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asked Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength. I force out the words. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. We all have a right to remain in this world. I feel like Nines just needs the release, right? Nines would be happier somewhere else at the moment. Childhood's End. Oh, that was D ending. Did we already know that? Did we not end the C ending? We got D there. Alright. Let's see what we can continue with. Hold to skip. Leaving for the New World. Achieve 9S's ending. The Moose. Versus other Meese friends. Or the other Meeses. True. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. Oh, cool. The debug menu can now be accessed by pressing R2, press the menu button. Activating the debug menu will disable all save functionality until you load any save data. You can now use the debug room. It can be accessed from the start menu. At the debug room, you can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. Heavy armor A, heavy armor B, camouflage goggles, A2 wig. The Strange Resistance Woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the Resistance camp to find out what it is. Save? Yes. Is it still safe to save over this one? I assume that it is if I could just do chapter select. Also, with chapter select, it makes getting the 100% or not 100%, but all the other endings pretty easy. Because you can just go, I think you have to stack all A, B, C, D in one slot. I guess if you choose the other ending, we'll get to that in a second, I guess. Well, there's ending D. You've not gotten C, I don't think, right? A, B, D, and U right now. So I assume C is A2's ending instead of 9's ending. Or is the ending where it chooses whether I get to go with them or not? If I choose I stay, does that a separate ending? Okay, well, we continue then. Oh, we load disable. Yeah, you should be able to chapter select straight to the point of choosing A2. Oh, nice. That's convenient. Chapter select the tower. I assume it has to be. That's as far as I can get. So, tower it is. Oh, nice. So it's got to be this. This is what I choose. 17.9, yeah. Okay. Well, let's go do that. Begin, yes. And now we choose A2 and see that ending. It doesn't. Bye, Morbius. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. I hope work goes well for you and you get out. Well, you said you work till 5. I hope the next, well, 3 hours of my time, however long for you, is good.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
Okay.
So what?
So what? None of it matters.
Didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us.
It turns out that that's not the
something to
case, right?
fight
We just
for.
learned that that's not the case. It's not a laser, it's an arc. It's like sending our information, humanity's information, like out into the stars
And
somewhere.
Yorha was created to perpetuate
So,
the lie.
or is
But in
that
order to make sure no one ever
just in
learned
that
the
ending?
truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander?
Yep.
Sacrificial lambs. Isn't that hilarious?
9S.
Not really.
Shut up! You killed two. That's all we need to kill you.
To be hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain.
So much pain.
The 9S type is a high-end model. But the model designation to...
Bummer.
The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units.
Well, to be fair, she didn't really do it much, right?
But you knew that.
I mean, she did, but she didn't.
Right, 9S.
It's more like circumstantial. That,
Shut up! Shut up!
that Nines just kept dying.
What do you know?
You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational.
153.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip that since you just saw it. Interesting command to the pod. You're gonna choose A2 this time. I think it's confirmed elsewhere that she's killed him dozens of times before the game's timeline. Yeah, I imagine so. I mean, that was pretty much like confirmed earlier on when she said like it always ends like this kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. You were typing it as I was saying it, but yeah, I mean it makes sense. Like the pieces of the evidence is there. Just we only see it like twice in this game, and I guess now because A2 is about to finish him off again, maybe. Understood. Sorry, Nines. Oh, that's cool. It's a whole different perspective. With Nines, it was like a 2D side-scrolling fight, and this thing is more 3D. Hey, could you not do that to me? Oh, he's hacking me, but it's the same kind of concept. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. We're now, like, fighting off the hack. Get off me, Nines. What's that? Alright. Oh, now he's no longer infected, I guess.
Acknowledged.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. What happens to the other pod, though? The other pod, are we sacrificing
Tell me where to
it?
find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Your high unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
That's nice. But the other pod won't be able to logically think or speak until one of them is dead. So the pod will exist, but just not be able to perform any logical thought. That's depressing, isn't it? It's down there. I just jumped instead of taking the stairs. Mind me, I'm just dumb. That way. Right, let's go. Up the endless. If Gloria was here, she could do some BLJs up this endless staircase. She could show us. Also, this music is beautiful. I always jump instead of taking the stairs. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I used to do that when I was younger, too. I would jump over all kinds of things. Fun. More.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
Or are we redesignating?
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Creepy children laugh. That's never weird or anything.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
she's sacrificing herself here in order to save the meaningless code, yeah. So she stays to destroy the Ark, and Nines survives. Okay. I can't skip, which implies that something is happening. I'll have a mid-credit something. Do we know what the canonical ending is supposed to be?
Report. All Yorha unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Yes.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed.
Just pausing the
Personal
credits.
data
Awesome.
for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all Yorha units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage.
Denied.
Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Yes. There's ending E. Oh, cool.
The defense program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project Yorha plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
They said we six. Who are the six? 9S, 2B, A2, and 2 pods. Who is the sixth? Am I missing someone important? Was there another pod that I forgot about? Music is great again. I think you're the sixth. Oh. Makes sense, I suppose. I guess I didn't imagine, or I didn't assume that we were the sixth, because I feel like I don't remember this game making really any... I mean, I suppose we've been making the decisions, right? In certain cases, but I always just assumed the decisions were kind of point of view kind of things. But I guess, yeah. I mean, we chose between A2 and 9S. We chose certain things. So I guess that makes sense. It was a really solid game. I kind of wish that the endings were a little bit more in depth. I wish we got a little bit more, I guess. Maybe it makes sense, you know, death is abrupt, so it's not like the... It's not everyone gets, you know, a huge send-off, but it's not over. Oh, great. I'm gonna get hit here. I've not been hit, and that makes me sad on the inside. What happens if I fail? It's almost game over. Yeah, it's like, just let it go. Game over. I'm like Frankie Muniz in the movie Game Over. Thought he was dead. Wasn't dead. I think that's what it's. Oh, I think it was called Game Over, right? Wait, you? I'm not getting hit here again. There. I do not want to get hit here. Put myself in a corner. Did not time it well enough. I think we're one hit away from finding out what happens if you fail. Music is very emotional. Also notice how the song is changing languages. You know, to be honest, I haven't noticed that yet. More of a vibes person. Pay attention to the lyrics as much as I probably should. What languages is it changing between? Logic would dictate, you know, like Japanese and English, but no, nothing to be sorry about. I appreciate you pointing it out. Now I can pay attention to it. Right now, I'll be honest, I'm just trying not to fail. So if I get hit one more time, I'd lose all my little life. It is Japanese and English. Okay, so maybe I was subconsciously hearing. It is a beautiful song. Okay, there's a lot of there's a lot of credits here. I'm gonna get hit again, aren't I? No, okay, we were able to create a link. gonna lie, my hand is cramping a little bit. There it is. I don't know what happens now. Give up here? Oh, no. That would have felt bad, right? So if we say just as my hand started cramping up and I get hit one more time, it's like, okay. The right trigger on these games these controllers are much tighter than I feel like they should be. Why I'm not mad at all that I used the auto chip. That let me just keep shooting, because that would have been... Can you imagine doing this for 30 hours? That sounds insane. Sure, I guess that's my fault, right? Because I'm the one that switched that. I'm the one that switched the shooting from R2 to R, or from R1 to R2. It wouldn't have been so bad. Square Enix. I can hear the English now. Hey, go away, Square. Business Division 6, whatever that means. Ow. You please? Message received. You accept defeat? No. Oh wait, was I supposed to be reading that in the background? Goodness. Go away. Make this easy, do they? Where's my auto chip when I need one? I just don't want to press the R2 button anymore. Kidding, I was right there. Square Enix is a jerk. Okay, my hand is seriously killing me. So, oh, are these all messages from... Are these messages from players? Or these messages from the creators, like developers? Not to be. Hand is killing me. Other players? That's cool. Oh my goodness, we're back to Square Enix. Go away, Square Enix. And I already get hit. And YouTube Business Division 6. This is a bad day for my hands to not want to work. Oh my goodness! Hey, Gloria. No, a lot of dying is going on because my hands don't want to work today and I can't get through the end credits. Sorry. Welcome. Hello. Yeah. Wait, what does it say? Accept offer for help? I didn't read I didn't read what it said at all. Oh, cool. That's kind of fun. I don't know which one I'm... Okay. So I was like, I don't know which one I am every time I get hit. Okay, well, this makes it pretty easy. I guess maybe they just... I guess they just assumed that everyone would die. Now I feel like a loser. It's okay. My hands didn't want to work today. It happens. What are you gonna do? Sorry, I lost not to be in drinking. Oh, I have. There is a choir. Yeah, I can definitely hear the choir. This is no joke. Did you guys make it through this without help? Because if so, you guys are gods. And bow to all of you. Even with help. Oh, for sure, no. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit better, I guess. Goodness. Oh, look, Square Enix is back. Very, very few have. I'm sure it's possible. There's those people that play like the crazy... There's those people that play that crazy bullet hell game where it's like you're constantly switching back between different bullets and different like ship colors so you can pass through them. I think on a good day I would have gotten further. I'm a little
Everything that lives is designed to end.
A little sad that I didn't, but it's okay.
They are perpetually
Today's a good
trapped
hand day.
in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time.
True.
I will save it in my list of things
Facts.
to analyze later.
Question, Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility.
The pause are putting 2B
However,
back together?
The
Or
possibility
putting 9S
of a
back
different future also exists. A future is not given to you. It is something you must take for yourself.
That's nice. Okay, that's the real ending. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, A2's here with us too. Why does she have long hair again? Can androids grow a hair? Achieve A2's
Pod
ending.
153 to player. Please respond
Lines
to
that
this
emerge.
query. Do you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish Nier Automata?
Because they cannot finish. What do we want to say, chat? What do we want to say, friends? Okay, we can change the, right. Let's see. Are all of them the same? Oh no, okay, they are different. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Said it's not over. I'm confident in my shooting abilities. The bullets rain down without pause. One thing is certain. Never surrender. USA. Finish. There we go. We good? That's good. That works. What's this middle one? In any case. Maybe we do in any case, never surrender. You just but never surrender. Wait, no, I mean in any case. Finish.
Pod 042 to player. Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far. You have faced crushing hardship and suffered greatly for it.
Thanks for the gift.
Do you have
Alex, you
any
didn't have to do
interest
that.
in helping the weak?
Yeah, of course I do. No, you can. I know you don't like subbing until you can do it more regularly, but you could.
Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data. Do you still wish to rescue someone, a total stranger, in spite of this?
Yeah, of course.
The person you save will be selected at random. As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike. Do you still wish to help?
Intensely dislike, yes.
You worked so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter
Like I was
select,
just double checking.
but they will no longer be available to you. Do you still wish to help?
Yes.
You may not receive thanks for your efforts. Some may say that your efforts are purely for show. Do you still wish to help?
Yes.
And you are truly, truly sure about this?
Yes.
Very well. In exchange for all of your data, I will convey your will to this world.
Like I was like, are you sure? You like seriously? You're really gonna lose everything. It's gonna be all go away. Hey, Anthony. We're about to wrap up, so I'll probably see you tomorrow.
All of your data has been deleted.
Go.
And so, we must say goodbye. I feel a slight amount of sadness.
Me too.
It is time for the final words.
Affirmative.
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for playing.
It was a solid game. Save complete. You have to do a sub because I knew you'd choose this. Oh, that's nice. I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is it like a consolation prize? I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm sure Anthony would appreciate it too. Looks like he was busy. White screen. There we go. Oh, cool. A new intro. Well, that's awesome. So now you get to be someone at the end credits for someone else. That's cool. That's so cool. Well, we did it. We got endings A through E. Yeah, I feel like it probably would have been, it's actually not hard. I looked over some of the endings that you could get, and they don't seem too bad. You just have to make the right decisions at the right time or do a few things. I didn't want to spoil too much of end game, but I wanted to see if today was a shorter day, if there was anything I could go back and do, but that answers that, right? We have no save file anymore. So if you want to play it, you got to start over from the beginning. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. But we needed help towards there to get to the end, and so I'm happy to have sacrificed my save file for someone else that could use the help later. I love this game so much. The messages, the help from strangers, the music, singing multiple languages together to short. Yeah, it was a solid game all around. It was incredibly well made. It definitely makes me want to go back and play something like Bayonetta as well. You know, play some of the other games that this company's put out. This was very solid. It eschewed a lot of like traditional gameplay. The narrative was fun. As far as the storytelling goes, it was cool how the endings worked and the routes worked and things like that. Yeah, I mean, this was all very solid. So thank you, Andy, for picking the game for your redemption. I do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for being here while we played it. It was a lot of fun. It had a happier ending, so I feel a little bit better. About the ending. It was very depressing overall. it was pretty sad going forward, but it paid off in the end. It was good. And yeah, glad we got to experience it. Nearly, what, 7 years later? Came out in 2017, so it was cool. It's good. It's crazy. Like I think I said when I was nearly 7 years later. Yeah, I think when I started, I said I had like 9 hours in the game. It's kind of crazy that if I would have just played for a few more hours, I would have finished the first ending, but I never did. I didn't. So everything after. Where did we get to in the first ending when I said I think it was like the factory. I remember the carnival. It was everything after the carnival. I just don't remember. I remember doing a lot of side quests in between there. I think I cleared the carnival. I never made it to the forest. I never made it to the factory. So, yeah, it was really nice to experience all this mostly for the first time. And since I hadn't played it in 7 years, I didn't remember much of it before. Just, you know, vague imagery and things like that. Like I remember saying earlier, I had pretty vivid imagery of like the carnival itself, like that walking into that so open area with all the robots dancing around the fountain. I remember that and the fireworks and things like that. So, but it was good. It was really good. Good game. What? Oh, I didn't even get to see. We're gonna have to go back and see what our time was. Now that I don't have a save file to to reference, I don't know how long the game took me. But I'll review the VOD and find out. And then add the time and we can update the sheet. I guess I could do that now while we're waiting. What else am I doing with my life, right? Let's see, I think I have to go to the VOD screen. I have to go to my page and then I can go to videos. And then I can watch today's video now while it's streaming, which is kind of weird, but let's see. should be under system. I think it'll give me an updated time. We'll just use the time. Whatever the save file said that it was when it was deleted, that's what we'll use. It's probably a little longer just because of how long it took me to get through the credits, but I think that'll work. We're on skills right now, so. It said 30 hours when the file was deleted, did it? Thank you. Was it exactly 30 hours? See, we're right here. Load. You're at 30 hours and 7 minutes. So that's what we'll take. 30 hours and 7 minutes to beat the game. I don't know how accurate that is, but it seems accurate. 30. No, it was close enough. I would have believed you anyway. But I was watching the video. I was watching the video as we were going. So yeah. Stuff. Let us see. We are done with Nier Automata. End date is today, 19 September. So it really only took us a week. We started last Thursday and we finished today. So pretty good time. Average time to kill. We expected this game to take us 37.5 hours. It took us 30 hours and 7 minutes. So we were moving. We were moving. 100% to be determined. Let's see. What are our trophies at? We are at 27 of 48. So we did not obviously 100% this one, but still, you know, we put some effort into it, which was good. We pull up the YouTube video and update the link that we have, or the YouTube playlist. Have that done. Playlists, Nier Automata, copy, get your link. Link. Okay. And I don't know why I put Switch as the console. I might have moved something. Oh, you know what it was? I don't think I changed the console when I switched it from Xenoblade over to Nier. So that's fine. It's moved now. Control X to completed games. Control V to completed games. And there we go. Next up is Spider-Man 2. Oh, I was wrong. It says, I think... Am I wrong? Let's see. Sorry, you don't know what I'm talking about. I put 23 hours for the time to kill for Spider-Man 2. Is that wrong? I thought it was 28. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Okay, the completionist. The main plus extras is 23.5 hours. The completionist is 28. So I was kind of wrong once, but we're gonna go for the 100% on that playthrough. So we'll do the full 28 hours. Start date will be tomorrow. Hopefully, if my head holds up. We'll see how that goes, but no promises. If I'm not on tomorrow, you know why. I'm dying. That's not true. We're all dying, but see how it goes. But yeah. Thank you again, Andy. I appreciate you for choosing our next game. We will be can't watch Spider-Man 2 because spoilers, but I hope you enjoy that one. Well, that's okay. It shouldn't be long. We'll be starting it tomorrow, and I imagine we'll be done with it by like Tuesday. But yeah. That's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go lay down for a bit. Thanks, Gloria. It's Thursday. Are you streaming tonight? Are you doing your Nuzlocke run? Regardless, everybody, you guys are probably familiar. Gloria is great. I think
our best run was when we played with your mom.
She's doing her Nuzlocke wrong. You're doing it tomorrow. Okay, perfect. Well then, go check out Gloria and her friend Rio. They're doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke run with Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah.
And then always check out Kyle. Kyle's good people too. They stream. He streams Monday, Wednesday,
Why?
Friday, and then I think he's considering adding like a Sunday stream. But he plays a variety of stuff. He likes to jump in with. I think yesterday he was playing Mech Warriors, and then sometimes he plays some Deep Rock Galactic. Plays all kinds of things. But
Open your character sheet?
Yeah, I just opened up my character
this is a
sheet.
D&D
Does
clip
everybody
from
have their
years
character
ago.
sheets open?
It says August 24th, 2022.
figured out how to do my thing now.
So they were playing on
Alrighty.
playing some
Just making
D&D.
sure so whenever we're
But yeah,
stuff, it's
that'll
not
be
like
it for us today.
Drago takes control.
Yesterday was 3D art. Oh, fun! Is that what I saw you designing something? It looked like a mech suit of some kind. So I just didn't know if that was like a feature of Mech Warrior or not. But
Okay, so how do y'all? Does one person go back and like hand?
yeah, everyone share the love. Thank you for being here while you can. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow, fingers crossed, at around 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. If not, then Saturday, when we'll be starting some Spider-Man 2. It was a mech. Good. I saw a mech, so I think I just like in my head I was like, oh, he's playing Mech Warriors 2, and then yeah, I did see that you were like drawing it, but I was like, oh, maybe that's a mod that he's using. He's like designing his own mech. But yeah, that is it for me. Anyway, love you guys. Fingers crossed I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for putting up with me. Thank you again, Andy, for Nier. Thank you, everyone, for the love. Alex, thanks for the sub. Anthony, I'll thank you later. Love you guys. Bye, everybody.